Hey there everyone, welcome back to Gamevine and welcome back to Cat Week to be more specific. And today we are going to take a look at the expansion for Cat Lady, the Box O' Treats. Let's do it. Earlier in the week we looked at Cat Lady and I love the game, so I was super happy and excited to get the expansion and play through it and see if it added any of a twist or a little more to the game without actually feeling bloated or taking a game that was simple and pretty much anyone can play and convoluting it. So these are my hopes. It does add a solo variant, you know how I like those, and now you can play with 5 to 6 players. It has the compatibility with the premium edition and the actual basic edition, so don't worry if you have either one of those copies. But without further ado, let me go ahead and show you what's in this box, and then we'll show you how to play and give this game a grade after that. Let's go. Here's what you get in the expansion. Now, it's a lot of pieces, but you're not going to be using most of them on a lot of the games that you play. There is a deck here, 2 of them for the solo play. I appreciate that. This is compatible with base game and deluxe version. That being displayed right here, this is very deluxe. These are the treats, very nice wooden pieces. And then you get a whole slew of stray cats and even more game cards. This allows you now to play with 5 and 6 players. I think 6 is a little bit too much, but 5 is great. And you get a new scoring pad right there, and the cardboard pieces. These are another aspect of the game. We'll get into that a little bit later in the how-to portion, but the quality of the pieces is top-notch. So what you're paying for is good stuff. So now let me show you how to play. So when I say play, I mean show you what is new. Now this solo game is pretty cool. I actually appreciate it quite a bit. This is a deck that you will give the cat player, as they call it, just to give it a bit of boost. So you're playing in a handicap, and these are the order card he's going to be drawing in this order, and he ignores the cat token and a few other things, but essentially you can play a solo version, which is interesting. And then of course you can now do 5 players. It says 5+ here, and you can do 6 players as distinguished on the actual card, and this lets you know that it is the expansion, so you can mix these in and take them out if you want. Though again, it's pretty much a seamless integration with that. So I have these little cardboard pieces. You're going to be putting these in between players of 3 or more, and these are kind of like isolated goals. So in between the 2 of you, if you have 3 stray cats, you get 4 points. If you have 8 toys, you get 3 points. It's just a little more initiative and a bit more flair. I don't think it really does too much, but it's fun to add them in a multiplayer game. So there's a little mini expansion there. And the new cat color is gray, so you'll be seeing more gray cats, and this is my favorite cat here. I love the beautiful colors and how it just blends. He's my favorite, and you'll get a whole bunch of these cute cats, different names, integrative, and they do have a slightly different powers, which is pretty cool, but essentially they're same enough so you can play the game and not get confused. Now the main things that are introduced are these 3 green cards. You discard and swap one of your cats with one of the ones from the grid, so you can just do that on your turn. Laser is pretty cool. Take 2 cards from the grid and discard one, basically kind of wiping the board a bit. And this one here is discard to gain 1 tuna, 1 chicken, and 1 milk, but you get each player 2 victory points, which is cool. Now treats, as you've seen in the how-to portion, these are going to come in play when you gather them. You get 1 treat, and it completely feeds a cat no matter how many treats he has, but it's going to take away the ability and all the points, and it's just worth 1 point. So instead of losing 2 points, if you have a treat, feed a cat, and you get a swing of 3 points gained, which is nice, but not a huge thing. But the biggest thing that's added are boxes, and the cats would agree. Now, as you get more boxes, the cats in the boxes get more and more. So if you have 1 box, the cat inside of the box is worth 1. If you have 2 boxes, the cats inside are worth 2. And 3, they're worth 3. So 4, they're worth 4. So if you have 3 cats and 3 boxes, they're worth 9 points because it multiplies over 3 points. Now, they're very specific. They multicolor cats have to be put in here, so you have to feed them and put them in there. And this one has to have an orange chicken cat, so it has to eat chicken, and it has to be an orange cat of some sort. It could be multiple other colors too, but that has to at least satisfy that condition. So the boxes are pretty cool. A new twist to the game. And of course you have the score sheet with the new scoring things that you can do in the game, and essentially it just adds a little bit of flair to the game. Now let me give you my opinion and tell you if this expansion is worth it. So that is what the Box of Treats adds to Cat Lady. Now I'm going to give this expansion a 70. It's not bad, and if you can find it at a discount price, I recommend getting it at that price. Nothing around, I think, the 20 bucks it's going for. This is a $12 to $15 expansion. I like it, the components are great, but what it adds, you're not going to be playing with all the time. The solo variant is cool, but since the app is out, I might as well just go play that because that's a solo variant and I don't have to clean up the pieces. Though this is a little bit different than the solo variant on the app. But, you know, because you get to add a little bit of the parts for the expansion, but it's just minor micro expansion that you add. I do like the treats, I like the green cards, and I love the boxes. The boxes strategy actually won me a game, but once somebody knows that you're going for the boxes, they're going to take one or two and it's just going to basically fall apart, and you're going to have to focus more on getting catnip or toys instead. So I'm not saying this is bad, because I do like it. I like adding the little parts in it, and I like that there's gray cats now, and the chunky treats are interesting. So yes, I'm adding parts of this in when I play this with my family, but if I didn't add these in, I don't think I would be too upset. Again, this is a discount price expansion. If you can find it at a lower price, then get it. Though other than that, you can pass on this. Again, it's a decent expansion, nothing to write home about. So thank you so much for joining me in today's review, everybody, and until the next time that I see you, please click like and subscribe, and if you don't like it, click dislike and let me know down in the comment below why you don't like it. And until the next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all that you play. Join me in the next Cat Week video. It's coming soon. I'm out, everybody. Bye. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.